Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I am going to be showing you and also just discussing how you can prevent split ends in order to grow a healthy hair. So guys, before we dive right into it, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give this girl a huge like, and without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Before I get into this video, I would like to talk about the causes of split ends. No matter how strong your hair is, our hair is vulnerable to damage from wear and tear, from brushing, styling, and stuff like that. All these things can result to the ends of your hair, which is also the oldest part of your hair, to weaken. So guys, here are some of the factors that can actually result into your hair having split ends. You might know some of these things you do to your hair, but you might not be aware that they actually cause split ends. So the first one is your detangle / brushing technique. For example, when you forcefully comb or brush out your hair. The second thing is also what you use to brush or detangle your hair. Exposing your hair to extreme weather condition, chemical hair products, heat treatment. It can either be from blow drying or straightening your hair. So split ends can also happen when the ends of your hair becomes dry, brittle, and frayed. So guys, now that we've gotten the causes of split ends out of the way, let's move on to how to get rid of split ends and also how to prevent it. So guys, unfortunately, you cannot repair or treat split ends. The only way to get rid of them is by cutting them off. So there are actually two ways you can do this. One is to trim off unwanted split ends. So you want to trim off 1/4 of an inch, or you can use the dusting method. You can snip off or just dust off your ends. This is basically cutting off separate split ends. So you can actually get this professionally done because it also requires time and patience. Now guys, I want to put this out there. The only reason some people ignore trims is the fear of losing length. I've been there myself. Like, for a long time I did not want to trim my hair because I felt like if I do, I was going to actually lose length, which is not the case. I actually left my hair and I ignored it for a long time, and I had no idea that it was not helping my hair to grow. So guys, immediately I got a trim, I saw a huge difference. Getting trims is just going to help your hair grow healthy, longer. It's going to make your hair more manageable. Your hair is just going to look healthy from the roots all the way to your ends. You do not want to keep split ends just for the fear of losing length. So guys, now let's move on to prevention. I'm going to be listing them in no particular order. Okay. So the first thing I advise is for you to be gentle with your hair. I think I've discussed this in one of my previous videos. You have to take your time to detangle your hair at some point during your wash day. I don't know if you detangle before you wash, you shampoo your hair, or you detangle after shampooing. Whichever one you do, you want to make sure you take your time to detangle your hair. For me, I strongly advise you make use of conditioner and oils while doing this. You also need water, so you probably want to mix everything together, and you want to spray that onto your hair. Then you want to detangle gently with a wide tooth comb from the tip and work your way up. You do not want to start from the middle or from the root of your hair. That is wrong. And doing this method also helps when you have stubborn knots in your hair. The second thing, I've already mentioned that before, always use a wide tooth comb. No matter how many brushes, detangle brushes, or you must have at least one wide tooth comb because they always come in handy. Third thing is that you should avoid combing or brushing your hair from the roots or from the mid-length. Make sure you comb from the ends of your hair and work your way to the roots. So while detangling or brushing or anything like that, Once you've gotten the knot out of the way, or once you notice that your hair is tangle free, please stop brushing or combing. The fourth one is I always add a little bit of oil to my ends, like lubricate them before I shampoo. This is like a small pre-poo process. This will help protect your ends from drying out even after shampooing. So most of the time I usually use almond oil or olive oil. Argan oil is also a great option. So the fifth thing is, please do not wash your hair every day. What you don't know is that shampooing your hair every day can actually result to split ends and extremely dry hair. The most you want to wash your hair is every week, or you can do every 2 weeks. This will help reduce a lot of friction. I think I've lost count. But the sixth thing is, do not make use of hot water to shampoo or wash your hair. Anytime I mention hair care mistakes or shampooing mistakes, I think I usually put this on the list. Please, if you're doing that, don't. You have to stop. Instead, make it lukewarm. Avoid using hot water to wash your hair, because this will help prevent stripping your hair and ends completely of its natural oils. When shampooing, make sure you want to focus mainly on your scalp. You do not want to aggressively shampoo your ends. Just leave that and focus mainly on your scalp. I'll be linking my video where I talked about some shampooing mistakes you should avoid, so definitely go check that out, because I feel like that video will be very, very helpful. Condition after shampooing or deep condition. I would advise applying hair masks, especially when the weather is harsh and dry. When applying these hair masks or conditioner, make sure you focus on the mid-length of your hair all the way to the ends. Avoid hair products that contain sulfates, parabens, or any ingredients that may cause your hair to be dry and frizzy. So guys, when it comes to drying your hair after washing, so I recommend going up and down in a scrunching motion, especially if you have coily or kinky hair and you want to dry with a microfiber towel. If you haven't gotten yourself one, you need to get one. Using a regular towel causes frizz. So after shampooing, if you're the type that likes to use heat directly on your hair, so you should know that heat exposes your hair to split ends. So it's either you use a microfiber towel to dry your hair, or you just let it air dry if you're not in a hurry, or if you must make use of a hair dryer, so you should make sure you switch it to the cool option, or use a heat protectant spray. The next thing is to make sure, I recommend you should apply your leave-ins while your hair is still wet. Invest in a silk pillowcase or a satin bonnet. This will help reduce a lot of friction between your hair and your blanket or your bedspread while sleeping. Things I'm going to list now are just some of the tips you can actually do to care for your hair while your hair is in a protective style, or while your hair is, while you're rocking your hair over the week. Moisturize and lubricate your ends. If you notice that your ends are drying out, you don't need to wait till your next wash day. Just moisturize and lubricate it. You can actually use water, or you can use a leave-in conditioner, and afterwards you make use of any oil of your choice to lubricate it. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If this video was helpful, don't forget to leave me a huge thumbs up. Leave your comments. If you have any comments, I reply to your comments. Okay, so leave them on the comment section below. And if this is your first time stopping by, hi, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm sure you're going to love it here, so definitely subscribe to this channel. Click by subscribing to this channel, and don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you stay notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.